So after knowing what is register and its kind, let's talk about the levels of formality in language. We have different levels of formality in every language. First one is what we call prosodic. This form is sometimes called the static register because it refers to historic language or communication that is intended to remain unchanged, like a constitution or prayer. Another examples are the Bible, the Lord's Prayer, the Pledge of Allegiance, laws, preamble of the Constitution, and wedding vows. Next would be formal. It is less rigid but still constrained. The formal register is used in professional, academic, or legal settings where communication is expected to be respectful, uninterrupted, and restrained. Slang is never used, and constructions are rare. Examples are introduction between strangers, rhetorical statements and questions, speeches, pronouncements made by judges, announcements in standard for work, school lessons, public offices, and business settings. The third one is consultative. People use this register often in conversation when they're speaking with someone who has a specialized knowledge or who is offering advice. Tone is often respectful, so we are using courtesy titles, but maybe more casual if the relationship is long-standing or friendly. An example could be a family doctor. Slang is sometimes used, and people may pause or interrupt one another. Here are the following examples: doctor-patient, lawyer for client, or lawyer to judge, teacher to student, superior to subordinate, colleagues to peers, and employer to employee. The fourth one is casual. This is the register people use when they're with their friends, close acquaintances, and co-workers and family. It's probably the one you think of when you consider how you talk with other people, often in a group setting. Use of slang, contractions, and vernacular grammar is all common, and people may also use explicitives or off-color language in some settings. So best examples for casual are friends and acquaintances, family, teammates, chats and blogs, loose sentence structures, vernacular speech, or even languages that can be used in a birthday party or in a backyard barbecue. And lastly is intimate. Linguists say that this register is reserved for special occasions, usually between only two people and often in private. Intimate language may be something as simple as an inside joke between two college friends or a word whispered in lover's ear. So this kind of language are being used by husband and wife, boyfriend or girlfriend, twins, siblings, pet names, and inside jokes. But remember that register can also be personal or professional. Let's take a look at this example. So in personal, we can use actually, well, to be honest. And in professional, instead of saying actually, we can use with respect, well, as a matter of fact, to be honest, frankly. So those are the different levels of formality. We have frozen or the static register, formal for professional, academic, and legal settings, consultative when you're about speaking with someone who has specialized knowledge, Casual, these are register people use when you are talking with your friends, acquaintances, co-workers, and a family member. And lastly, would be intimate, wherein this is a register that is being used by two people and often in private. So I hope you learned something today. So that would be all. Thank you.